The man that had sold Gustav the goldfish to us had told us, take care when you feed the small cuss. Just feed him a spot. Don't feed him a lot, because something might happen. It's hard to say what. That's what the man said. So I tried to take care just to feed Gustav a pinch, but it never seemed fair. He always looked so sad when he gulped the stuff down. His eyes seemed to tell me, this is not enough. He'd always blow bubbles as much as to say, don't be stingy, I'm hungry today. Gustav had to have food, not a spot, but a lot. No matter what happened, I didn't care what. Having an exotic pet is an awful lot like communism, or prohibition, or suing Johnny Depp. Great ideas in theory. In reality, though, things tend to not go to plan. Please enjoy Gustav the Goldfish by Dr. Seuss. But one day, poor Gustav, oh, he looked so thin. I grabbed the box and I dumped it all in, and the moment I did it, I known I'd done something wrong. This fish food, I guess, must be terribly strong. The moment Gus ate it, he grew twice as long, twice as thick, twice as wide, too big for his fishbowl. His tail was outside. He was bursting the glass. He was as big as a trout. I reached for the rose bowl. The rose out, my mother's best bowl. I spilled Gustav in it, but what was the use? Because the very next minute, Gustav was bigger, as big as a shad. He looked through the glass and he looked terribly mad. He splashed and he thrashed and he burped and he blew. As much as to say, I blame you for this. This is your fault because you fed me a lot. Now get me out of here quick. Get me out of this spot. To the back of the house, to the kitchen I ran. I needed more water. I filled a pan. I spilled Gustav in it as fast as I could, but he kept right on growing. It did him no good. I poured him from pot into pot into pot, but the faster I poured him, the bigger he got, and then I ran out of pots, but poor Gustav still grew. Oh, it's awful what one box of fish food can do. Water, more water, he'll die in the air. I raced from the kitchen up the hall stairs and upstairs to the bathroom, and oh, what a climb, because this fish in my arms just grew all the time. Each step, he kept groaning and rolling his eyes. By the time I got to the top, he was halibut-sized, almost too big for a fellow to lug, but I got to the tub, and I put in the plug. I turn on the cold water faucet full blast. Shh, Gustav, I panted. You're safe. Now at last, Gustav, I panted. This tub ought to do. It holds my whole family. It ought to hold you. But it didn't hold Gustav. No, he kept right on growing, and soon the was full. It was overflowing, and I knew my parents would be very upset because this water was making the bathroom quite wet. It was past my ankles, past my knees, past my waist. I could see Father's shaving brush, toothbrush, and paste bobbing around in this ocean, but oh, what could I do? Just because I was careless and I fed Gustav a lot, I would drown in this bathroom as likely as not. Then, with a crash and a terrible roar and a splintering smash, we burst right through that door, and Gustav and I shot down the halls and back down the stairs like Niagara Falls. And the next thing I knew, I was down in the cellar, and Gustav, my goldfish, was a gigantic feller, too big and too dangerous to handle alone. I needed some help. I rushed to the phone. I dialed the number of Mr. Van Bus, the man who had sold Gustav the goldfish to us. Come over, mister, please. He's as big as a whale. He's banging the furnace to bits with his tail. I knew, sighed the old man, this would happen one day. And he hung up the phone, and he came right away with lots of strange bottles tucked in his vest and this thing on his back like a medicine chest. What he did, I do not know, but he must have been wise because he shrank Gustav back to his regular size. And he said as he handed the fish back to me, this was mighty hard work, boy. Time it's free. If it happens again, I shall charge a big fee, so take care. And he stalked through the door. Since then, I have fed Gustav so much and so more, but since then I have not fed him more than a spot. because something might happen, and now I know what.